This is the Star News Brief. I'm Mark Gitau. Kenyan lawmakers have emerged as the biggest winners in the next year's budget after approving a staggering 48 billion Kenyan shillings allocation for Parliament, a 5 billion Kenyan shillings from the current year. The budget includes 28.6 billion Kenyan shillings for the National Assembly, 8.2 billion Kenyan shillings for the Senate, 9.4 billion Kenyan shillings for Parliamentary Joint Services, and 2.8 billion Kenyan shillings for the Parliamentary Service Commission. This comes even as ordinary citizens face higher taxes and cuts to essential services, and Treasury is unable to fund critical interventions. Get a copy of The Star by subscribing to our e-paper with only 40 shillings through www.mgazeti.com. The government is set to implement an automated pension system next month to curb graft and fraud in the disbursement of pension benefits, Treasury Cabinet Secretary John Mbadi has announced. This came amid alarming reports of a fraud syndicate targeting retirees who receive lump sum pension payouts from the government. Migori Senator Eddie Oketch brought the EC to light, revealing the criminals are able to obtain sensitive banking information, allowing them to monitor transactions and swiftly defraud beneficiaries once pension payouts are deposited into their accounts. Political tension is simmering within President William Ruto, threatening to fracture the ruling party. Key allies of the president, including senior party officials, have publicly clashed, with some expressing dissatisfaction with the party's direction and the conduct of fellow officials. The latest sign of discord came from Chairperson and Embu Governor Cecilia Mbarire, who accused senior government officials of undermining her. Siaya Governor James Orengo is today set to lead a delegation from the county for a meeting with President William Ruto at State House. This comes amid growing signs that critics of the broad-based government are softening their stance. Orengo, who had been vocal in dismissing the power-sharing arrangement between Ruto's UDA and ex-Prime Minister Raila Odinga's ODM party, saying any cooperation with the president was betrayal, is set to formally submit the county's development demands to State House. Rose Njeri's ride in the police Subaru car was the roughest and longest she had in her life, turning an otherwise reserved branding and IT specialist into a radical activist. She told The Star she did not know that a faint whisper of a name by a woman at a graduation ceremony at Baraza Media Lab would append her life, throw her Madaraka Day weekend in disarray, and keep her on a cold cell floor for 4 nights. During the May 30th graduation, she was chatting with a group of friends when a woman walked to her, leaned over, and whispered, "Njeri, come." Get a copy of The Star by subscribing to our e-paper with only 40 shillings through www.mgazeti.com.